Hello, Gemini. This is Gypsy Spirit here, ready to give you your love reading for Sunday, January 6th. And I've already drawn your cards, and I actually drew from two different decks along with the romantic cards, the lovers cards. But the first card that I got for you is the Seven of Pentacles. So, and you can see this lady, she's got her pentacles out. Excuse me. And it looks like she's running towards something. And then your second card is the Knight of Wands. And I'm going to go over all of this with you. And then the last card is Five of Swords from the Alice in Wonderland deck. So what I'm getting is that there seems to have been, for some of you, I'm getting that you've been in this relationship for a good while, and perhaps maybe there was a misunderstanding or some sort of a flare-up, and I'm getting maybe some infidelity or maybe something to do with money, but or a lie, some sort of truth came out, and neither of you wanted to walk away from the relationship. I mean, it was devastating or hard, what you had learned, but now, you know, you've been working to try to build a relationship back up. And honestly, I mean, Gemini, sometimes we have to go through things like this, and it helps to make the relationship stronger. Not only that, it helps you and the other person to set boundaries, you know, around yourselves, because you got to protect yourself as well. And so what I'm seeing with the Knight of Wands is like you don't feel like you have really reached the success that you want, or have come to a place where everything is really good and harmonious in the relationship. I feel like there's still some distrust or you know, maybe some unforgiveness, you know, that is going on. You know, you want to forgive, and maybe you have forgiven a little bit, but you just haven't like let it go. So, and it could be something that happened, you know, very recently. It can be harder to let go, but I'm picking up maybe some trust issues. Excuse me. But also see the Five of Swords. So this is telling me that, yeah, I mean, there's been some confusion. Swords is all about conflict and maybe some unclarity in the mind or whatever. So there's been some sort of a conflict between the two of you, and I get the feeling that maybe you feel like you're not being heard, or maybe that your feelings just aren't being, you know, taken into consideration, you know, like they should be. And you just don't feel like you've gotten the recognition or the consideration in this relationship like you feel like you should have gotten. So let's take a look and see what the outcome is going to be, because I'm kind of interested myself. You know, and this could be a situation where sometimes you have to pick your battles, and that's what I'm getting, is that maybe this is a battle that is really not worth picking. You know, some of us get a little too sensitive. Yeah, there's going to be more deception, Gemini. Yeah. So, and also I got the Six of Cups in reverse. I feel like there's going to be more deception or something else happen. Your voice is not being heard, or your feelings are not being taken into consideration like you feel like they should. And it just looks like this may be an ongoing thing for quite some time. You're not even, you can't even figure out really what to say anymore, what to do, because this has got you in a bad frame of mind. Um, and with the Six of Cups, I'm feeling that it might, for some of you, this might have been somebody from your past, that came along and, kind of started a relationship with you. And, um, you know, okay, so here's my storyline is I'm getting that it was one of your exes or somebody that came back into your life, and you started to try to work on this situation and trying to heal from it and move forward, hoping, that you still love this person and you wanted to continue to move forward. And but still, there's still some conflict in your mind about this relationship, and you're not, for some reason, you're just not able to manifest it or get it to where it needs to be before you can feel safe with this person again. In the Seven of Swords, it's telling me there's some deception. So either you're doing the deceiving or they're doing the deceiving, but the relationship is not as promising as you had anticipated it to be in the beginning. And right now, because I got the Seven of Pentacles, right now it looks like you're trying to build on it to make it, to be a long-lasting relationship. But I'm going to tell you, it's not going to happen. So it's going to get to a point. Right now, you're thinking that that you still have a chance and you can still build on it and make it all good and so forth. And I think later on down the road, maybe in another month or a couple of months, you're going to realize that it's not. You're going to remember why you broke up with this person in the first place. Okay. It's that, now I remember why we split up kind of moment. And, one of you has not changed, whether it be you or the other person, but there's some sort of bullshit still being played. One of you is a player, and it's still going on in the relationship, and it's going to end up, not being where you want it to be. You're going to end up with your heart broken again. So just saying, Gemini, I mean, you can decide to move on now or wait till it all happens and then let it happen and then come back to me 3 months from now and say, oh, Gypsy Spirit, you were so right, and I'll say, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I tried to help you. But anyway, if this resonates with you, and again, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but there's some people out there, I truly believe, that these readings are meant for them to hear, to help them. So if this resonated with you, or even if it didn't and you like the reading, hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, because you'll get a notice every time I put something out. And if you want a personal reading, then you can always go to my website at www.gypsyspiriccharleston.com and get a reading through there. And you can also look at the description to get that website again. So Gemini, good luck to you. And until we see each other again, have a magical time. Bye-bye.